Hey friends, it's good to see you here again in this online space. Just a reminder, this is kind of like our own virtual vacation Bible school, but the benefit of doing the sessions this way is that you can use the materials anytime you want to. We're talking about compassion. And today, we're talking about having compassion for others and being present with them through whatever they are going through. I have some questions for you, and I'd like you to answer with the first thing that comes to your mind. Who is always there for Minnie Mouse? Who is always there for Iron Man? Who is always there for Harry Potter? Who is always there for people in danger? Who is always there for people who are sick? Who is always there for children? Who is always there for you? Now that seemed pretty easy, but I'm wondering, what does always there even mean? What does it mean to be there for someone? Does it mean you're always by their side? What does it mean to be there for the sick, for the poor, for your family, for yourself? Another way of saying this is being present with someone. If I want to be present with a friend, I wait, listen, and ask how I can support them best. Today, we are present with each other. Let's take a few seconds of silence to be with one another. Whether we are together or apart, God is always with us, and we can be present with each other in many ways too. Today's song is about being present with God and each other, no matter what the situation. I invite you to sing it with me. It's called Face to Face.
Face to face or far away, God is present among us. Listen to the Spirit say, I am here with you. Face to face or far away, God is present among us. Listen to your family say, I am here with you. As close as your breath, your beating heart, I am here with you. As far as you go, no matter the time, I am here with you. Face to face or far away, God is present among us. Listen to your community say, I am here with you. Face to face or far away, God is present among us. Listen to your neighbor say, I am here with you. As close as your breath, your beating heart, I am here with you. As far as you go, no matter the time, I am here with you. As far as you go, no matter the time, I am here with you.
In today's Bible story that comes from the Old Testament book of Ruth, we will encounter 3 women who figured out how to be present with each other in their hurt. As we prepare to learn more about being present with each other, let's begin with our compassion prayer. I want you to place one hand on your head and one hand on your heart. We are doing this because compassion happens in our brains, but we often feel it in our hearts. Repeat after me. Loving Spirit, you are active and alive, always moving and stirring within and around us. Please be an encouraging wind at our backs, giving us open minds and soft hearts to follow where you lead. Make us flexible and present in each moment that we might embrace compassion by letting go of what we expected. Amen. We're going to go straight away, as they say in the United Kingdom, to our Bible story. And then after that, there will be a chance for you to pause the video and do some activities together with your family or friends. I'll look forward to seeing you back here a little later. I hope you have fun. Bye.
Hi everyone, this is Tracy. Welcome to our Session 4 Bible Story Time.
Hi, this is Kristen, and let's remember that this week we are learning about having compassion so that we can be present with each other. Today's Bible story is about 3 women named Ruth, Orpah, and Naomi, and their story might seem kind of hard and sad. Naomi had 2 daughter-in-laws, Ruth and Orpah, and they had a hard decision to make when they followed Naomi. They really loved their families, and they really loved each other too. There are so many people that come along in our lives, so many people that cross our paths, and this story shows us what being open and present to those people along the way can look like. When our compassion is strong, we can be open and alive to the feeling of others around us, open to feeling what they feel, and how we can be with and support them in those feelings. Okay, here's our story.
In Judah, there was once a man named Elimelech who worried about how his family would survive the famine. He took his wife Naomi and their 2 sons, Mahlon and Chilion, to the country of Moab. They settled there and made a life among the people there. Soon, their sons married 2 women named Orpah and Ruth. Sadly, Naomi's husband passed away, and then even her 2 sons died too.
Naomi missed her family and wanted to go back home, so she began the long journey back to Judah. As was the custom for daughters-in-law, Orpah and Ruth followed her. But Naomi insisted that they stay home in Moab. "Go back to your family, and may the Lord deal kindly with you as you have dealt with your husbands, my sons, and me. Peace be with you." Then Naomi hugged them goodbye, and they all cried together.
But Orpah and Ruth were determined to follow her. Naomi tried to persuade them. "I do not want to ruin your chance at marriage and having your own family. If you stay with me, you will have nothing, because I cannot give you anything. I have lost everything, and my heart is so bitter." They all cried together once again. Orpah decided to go back, but Ruth clung to Naomi even more.
Naomi said to Ruth, "Do not stay with me. Go back with Orpah." But Ruth opened up to her. "Do not make me leave you. Where you go, I will go. Where you make your home, I will make my home. Your people will be my people, your God, my God. And where you die and are buried, I will be buried there too. I will be your family."
When Naomi saw that she couldn't change Ruth's mind, her heart softened. She accepted Ruth, and they traveled back to Judah together. Ruth lovingly took care of Naomi, and she became like a daughter to her. Sometimes it's hard to know what direction to take, but if we are open and present to the experiences of those around us, we can trust God's Spirit to show us the compassionate way. Naomi showed compassion to Ruth and Orpah by encouraging them to return to their families. Ruth showed compassion to Naomi by going with her. Orpah showed compassion by supporting Ruth's decision while making the choice that was best for her. Everyone gave compassion in their own way, showing us that there are many ways to follow God's leading to love and care for others. In just a minute, we will invite you to pause the video and to do some of the activities that Pastor Travis can send to you if you want. After those activities are done, you can resume playing the video, and PT will be back to wrap things up. Thanks for joining us. Bye!
Welcome back from Bible Story, everyone. I hope that you had some fun in the Bible time with the story of Ruth with Mrs. Tracy and Mrs. Kristen. We'll talk more about the Bible story in a minute, but I'm really glad that you are joining us today to talk about having compassion and being open to one another. I also want to say that it's really hard right now talking about being together when we hear about what we call physically distancing from each other. We're trying to have compassion and care for each other by keeping our distances so that we don't spread the coronavirus to other people and get them sick. It's a really hard thing and a really hard time right now, and I just want to say that we know that too. But that doesn't mean we can't also talk about how we have compassion for each other. Remember, this is compassion. I see your hurt. I feel your hurt with you, and I help to ease your hurt. Compassion helps us see and welcome each other and helps us be brave. We learned how important it is to love and care for ourselves. This week, we explored what it looks like to be present with each other through the story of Ruth, Orpah, and Naomi. When Naomi lost her husband and sons, and Ruth and Orpah lost their husbands, they each faced a difficult decision of staying or going, and had to choose the best direction for them. But they showed compassion to one another, and each received compassion. Naomi showed compassion to Ruth and Orpah in giving them the option to return to their families. Ruth showed compassion by choosing to stay with Naomi when she'd lost her husband and 2 sons. Orpah showed compassion by returning to her family to help them. Compassion goes both ways. Each could make their hard decision because of the compassion they received. Think with me for a moment. What does it mean to be there for someone? I don't think it means we have to be with someone all the time, but I do think it means we care about them so much that we are willing to listen to them if they have a problem, to do what we can to help them, and to just be a friend to them and love them in the best way we can. I want you to talk with the folks who are around you about how you have been present with someone before. Maybe it was a sister or a brother or another family member or a friend. How have you been present or been there for someone? Pause the video and go ahead and talk about that now. Good job for sharing. Thanks for doing that. We can be present with each other because we are filled with God's love, and God promises to be with us always. Let's sing our song, Face to Face, together.
Face to face or far away, God is present among us. present among us. Listen to your family say, I am here with you. As close as your breath, your beating heart, I am here with you. As far as you go, no matter the time, I am here with you. Face to face or far away, God is present among us. Listen to your community say, I am here with you. Face to face or far away, God is present among us. Listen to your neighbor say, I am here with you. As close as your breath, your beating heart, I am here with you. As far as you go, no matter the time, I am here with you. As far as you go, no matter the time, I am here with you.
Ruth, Orpah, and Naomi have shown us what we learned so far about compassion. Seeing one another, being brave, trusting, and listening to your heart. They show us what compassion looks like when we are present with people we encounter along the way. When I am open and present with someone, I wait with them. I listen carefully to them and ask how I can support them best. When we show up for people like this, we give compassion. And when people show up for us like this, we receive compassion. These three women shared compassion in a hard situation and showed us how we can give and receive compassion too. Let's close in the same way that we opened today. Place one hand on your head and one hand on your heart. Remember, we do this because compassion happens in our brains, but we can often feel it in our hearts. Repeat after me. Loving Spirit, you are active and alive, always moving and stirring within and around us. Please be an encouraging wind at our backs, giving us open minds and soft hearts to follow where you lead. Make us flexible and present in each moment, that we might embrace compassion by letting go of what we expected. Amen. Good job. Thank you so much for praying with me all these prayers. I really appreciate it. I really want to thank you for joining me in this Compassion Camp adventure. It really is so important in our world right now, and you are going to be way more compassionate people because you are learning and talking about this stuff. Don't forget about the coloring page with our prayer on it that I encourage you to put up in your home somewhere. And if you haven't tried the examen exercise in the previous sessions, maybe you can try that too this week. I hope you have a good week, and I'll see you next time as we wrap up with our last session of Compassion Camp. Bye for now.